Okay, Forrest. There's a new game in town. I'm going to give you a genre of film, and then you're going to tell me what the opening shot is.
Let's do it. Let's go.
You're making this film. All right. Romantic comedy, but the male love interest is a dog.
The male love interest is a dog.
Yeah. What's your opening shot?
Coming out of the dog's butthole. We'll use the probe lens. He's constipated.
it's like yeah, like that, like it's like oh, good boy.
Yeah.
He's just shitting.
Yeah.
like you know, it's like the music starts, you know, and like you hear like like he's struggling. The dog is struggling to push out his dump.
It's never been done before.
Right.
Yeah, and then he meets a female dog at the dog park.
Oh, I'm sorry. The female love interest is a woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is kind of
this isn't like a talking dog movie.
No,
I've always wanted to make like an animated talking dog movie like that.
No, here's the thing. It is a talking dog movie, but only she can hear him.
Isn't that like bestiality though? Bestiality?
He's very eloquent.
All right.
By the end of the movie, you won't even notice that, you know, she's fucking a dog.
Come on. That's like that movie Big with Tom Hanks, or like she's like fucking him or whatever. Like, you know, she comes over to his apartment. He's like 12 or whatever in his head.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen that movie. I've never watched it.
Yeah,
I've never watched it.
That movie blows.
It always sounded strange to me.
It's not good. It wouldn't work. It doesn't work at all. You know, especially these days.
Okay, so now give me one.
So what was the criteria?
It's you give me a genre of film, right?
Genre.
Or like, you know, like the prompt for a film, right?
Yeah.
And then what's the opening shot?
Okay.
And I guess we could throw in what's the ending shot?
Nice.
Okay.
Like this.
Yeah. Okay. We have a horror slasher flick.
Okay.
But all the characters are trans.
Okay. All right. It's the middle of the day, right? It's going to start out bright and then get darker progressively. It's the middle of the day, and all of the characters are trans.
Everyone. Yeah.
Even the killer.
Even the killer.
And this is like a. Is this like a?
It's written by J.K. Rowling.
Oh wow! Is this like a another like dimension kind of thing where like?
No, it's just in the future. Like.
Oh, it's okay. Or no, yeah,
everyone's
it's
trans.
it's just in the future. Everybody's trans.
It's like Ben Shapiro's worst nightmare.
I see. Right.
I'm making this movie just to scare Ben Shapiro.
Right. No, so the first shot, okay, is somebody, you know, walking out of like a CVS, like after they're picking up their like hormone subscription,
No.
like prescription.
Okay, so what's the shot though?
The shot is it's like swooping down from like on high, you know, like through the clouds, right? And it it squares up right outside the CVS.
Nice.
Right. It's a dirty, dingy area, right?
God.
But that's where this person has to pick up their, you know, prescription.
Nice.
And the last shot is Ben Shapiro waking up in a cold sweat because this entire thing was a nightmare.
Oh, thank God.
Right.
He turns over to his wife. Come back to bed, honey.
No. I'm dry for you.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, okay, that was a good one. All right, let's see. James.
Yeah.
Here, come a little closer. So, you know the name of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the prompt I have for you is,
Nice.
it's a
This thing called a
it's
kazoo.
It's a kazoo, yeah.
it's a thriller.
Okay.
Okay. Based in a
It's not a real genre.
yes, it is.
A
Is
thriller.
the thriller genre? It can be a genre. It's pretty broad.
Thriller
but-
is a genre. Okay. All right. Now. Okay. It's Oh man. Okay. It's a fantasy.
Okay.
A fantasy film.
Okay.
But taking place in the 1920s.
1920s, right?
And women are in the role of men.
Okay.
Like
Nice.
that, you know, like that dynamic back then.
Nice.
And the World War I has just begun.
Oh shit. Okay. Nice. All right. Opening shot is Russell Crowe. He is down on his luck and he's poor and he's walking through 1920s New York.
Right.
And he's a laborer
Okay.
and he doesn't have a lot of prospects. But he goes into a machine shop asking for a job and everything's like really dusty and dirty and like, you know, there's like a lot of workmen walking around and stuff.
Nice.
and he goes and asks for a job, and like Leonardo DiCaprio comes out of the back.
Oh,
and,
wow.
And he's like dressed
A star-studded
yeah,
cast.
he's like dressed up like to the nines, you know. And he's like, "Come back here, my lad," like kind of similar to like Great Gatsby, you know.
Like what
Yeah.
age is Leo?
He's like mid 40s.
Okay,
like
okay,
yeah,
all right,
like,
all right.
looking really good, like with the
Okay,
haircut.
he's
and
looking
stuff.
like the Gats.
Yeah, like similar to the Gats, like classy, but he looks like a little futuristic, you know, like, and he's like, "Come back to here," you know.
Futuristic for 1920.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And this is a fantasy genre, so
Right.
he'd have him come back in the back, and he'd be like, "I'm from the future, my lad." And
Oh,
he'd be
shit!
and you've got to help me come into the future to prevent like a pivotal like World War I battle from occurring.
Wow, so Russell Crowe just like walked into. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so that's the
Yeah.
opening. That's the opening
That's
shot.
the opening.
What's the last shot?
The last shot is Russell Crowe on a beach, like sitting like on his like butt, like with his like hands on his knees, and like looking out at a sailboat that's on fire, like in the distance.
Okay.
And like overlaid with like Leonardo DiCaprio, like with some monologue about like war and like future.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Sick.
Bet. All right,
Yeah,
Forrest.
Russell Crowe.
you got one for us?
Oh, it's a dystopian.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a sci-fi dystopian thriller
Okay.
with a steampunk twist,
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
and yeah, it's about workers going on strike.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
It could
Yeah.
take place like the future John Deere, like John Deere 2050.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Literally. We want the right to repair.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
no! It's
dystopian.
John Deere 20. Yeah, they haven't raised
Yeah.
the fucking wages
Yeah.
since this
Ooh,
most
yeah.
recent
It's been like
strike.
25 years
yeah, it's
since
been
they
25 years.
And all like
cost of living
yeah.
has just skyrocketed.
The farming equipment's like mostly all autonomous. And it's
Yeah.
like black. It's like taking jobs.
Oh shit.
It's like all like demon
It
looking.
follows a groups of terrorists, you know.
Okay.
Quote unquote.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So the
Right,
first.
they're
so,
deemed terrorists because like
Yeah,
they're like
they're deemed
Luddites and they don't
terrorists
like
by the
technology.
states.
right. So yeah. So for the first shot of this science fiction dystopian thriller about terrorists, are they instigating strikes or terrorizing the strikers?
They're terrorizing the strikers.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So, it's like
Striking's pretty gay.
it's like a it's like there's like a strike force, right? And they're like on the roof of a massive warehouse that is there's a sit-in in the warehouse right now,
Yeah.
right? They're like talking on the radios back and forth, and then they're like, you know what? Corporate just called. They said give it the axe. They exfil, right, and blow up the entire building,
Nice.
right?
Shit.
So no, and that's
It's a thermonuclear explosion.
it shows you, right, how far these corporations are willing to go to stop even a whittle of like union organization going on in the future.
I don't like it.
Yeah. It's like
Pass.
doesn't snow. A little bit of hope.
You don't like the opening shot?
No, I like the opening shot. I don't like the intent, the nature of this film you're talking about.
Well, you're the one who gave me the prompt.
no, like
You said there's terrorizing the
want
strikers.
I want it to be a pro corporation movie.
It's about
No,
it's-
it is,
It
right?
is?
It is because the
Okay.
thing is they were holding the non-strikers hostage, and the non-strikers, their families are going to get a fat payout.
Nice.
Money.
That's what I'm talking
Money,
about.
right?
Hell
Like the call comes in, pay him out,
Sick.
and that's when they know to exfil. And the last shot is a factory humming along in blissful tranquility.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah.
All automated by Tesla bots.
Yeah. So there's this next film I've got for you.
There's
Forrest.
hope in the world.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This next film I've got for you. He's a poker player.
Okay.
Okay, but he's blind
Okay.
and he's looking for love.
Cool. Well, I think we kind of do like a thing, like kind of an interesting like take on it, where we don't actually have any visuals.
Wow.
We have the opening titles,
Okay.
directed by Forrest Whaley, yada yada.
Right. You're deciding to helm this film.
Yeah, and then
Right.
it's just basically a podcast,
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
like an audio cast of a radio play.
Right.
Yeah, and
Damn. that is going to be an Oscar worthy.
Starts out, I'm blind.
Right. Sometimes there's like a slight like flash, like they're like because
No.
because for sometimes blind people like their neurons are like fire or something.
Yeah, maybe there's a part where he gets beat up.
They get like a little bit of like light like happening.
Yeah, maybe there's one part where he's trying to like he plays poker too good at a certain,
Right, they don't like that.
casino, and he actually
They rough him up.
and like he has some kind of flashes of light, and he gets his vision back momentarily, and we just see like like a guy like hitting him, and then he's like I can see again, and then he gets hit, and then it's like he's blind again.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So really, it would only just take like one shot for the movie.
Yeah.
We could do it.
That sounds relatively inexpensive.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You can make that in,
the
like,
thing
today.
is, you've answered both questions at the same time. Oh, thanks.
Thanks, bro.
You've answered both questions at the same time.
Make sure you drink a lot of water, Mason. I want to make sure you're healthy. Hydrate.
I've been hydrating.
It's one for you, bro.
Mason's actually the most water drinker I know.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good to drink water.
Yeah, I was at your grandparents the other day,
Oh yeah.
and
Why are you going to grandparents?
John needed a new printer, so
That's nice of you to
I
help
found
him.
one for him and installed it.
Thanks, man.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, no, it's good to see them
needs help with the tech sometimes.
and hang out with them and stuff.
Isn't that a good grift, like helping old people with tech?
It's not a grift. I mean,
What's a grift?
I didn't ask for any payment or
He
anything.
didn't give you any money for it?
He gave me a $50 Amazon gift card, but I didn't ask for
Where did
it.
you get that from?
It was like a gift that he had gotten from somebody else.
He doesn't
I
know
think.
how to use it.
But he's not really an Amazon
Yeah.
customer. I'll use it though. Shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, I just do it for free. It's nice to hang out with them for a little bit.
Yeah, totally.
Every now and then. And I disconnected his fax machine.
It's almost like young people invented
disconnected
technology
his fax
just so they
machine?
could
Yeah,
get old people to pay them to teach them how to use it.
could be.
It's a good trick.
Yeah, being
Yeah.
a young person.
Being young is awesome.
You could say the same thing about college.
in a situation, yeah. Yeah, no, literally. Here, sit closer, James.
For the microphone?
Yeah, for the microphone. Being a young person in a business situation where like it's mostly old people,
It's awesome.
they value you highly.
You're like a kid in a candy shop.
Yeah. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no. Well, John was like, "Oh yeah, we need to get rid of this fax machine."
Mm-hmm.
It was sitting on an even older piece of technology. I'm not even sure what. Like it was like the cable that came off this thing was like as like. I mean, it was like thicker than like a silver dollar.
You think you could
It's like a
strangle somebody
fiber
with
optic
it?
cable.
John mentioned, yeah, no, he mentioned that it was too short to strangle somebody with, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In passing, kind of, but
tie somebody with.
yeah, cause it was like this was like a flashback to the past because I was putting in this brand spanking new printer, laser printer. It's quite the machine.
Nice.
And he's like, yeah, we need to take care of like this other stuff too. I was like, oh, okay, sure. So he has a phone line coming from behind one desk. He's got two desks in that room, and one of them is just kind of like for.
I've always loved that office.
One's kind of just for like putting like random stuff on, I guess. The
Yeah.
other one's for the computer, but like the phone line, I've never seen this fucking plug. It was like four prongs that came like the thing that this phone line connected into.
I've
he's
seen
like,
those, yeah.
He's like, yeah, this is probably there.
They use them back.
He's like, yeah, this is what they had before, regular phone lines or the newer phone lines. I'm like, damn.
God.
But I thought he told me to unplug it because he wanted to take it out, and then I unplugged it. He's like, oh, the phone. It's funny. He's got two phones.
Yeah.
Two phones in that office.
Just in case one fails, you got a backup.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got a landline and a landline.
and the one. Yeah, I unplugged it and I like pulled the cord out. So it was this whole thing. We had to take his like trophies down from on top of his shelf and like drape the cord back around again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it was cool though.
Oh my god.
I just thought that he told me to do it. But he was like, wait a minute.
You took out my fax?
I was
It's not
like,
useful.
well, no, he wanted the fax gone, but
Okay.
the fax was like kind of in the middle between where the line came out of the wall and the phone that's on that computer desk.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's all kind of sloshed up there.
well now he's got a little more space.
That's good.
Now he's got a little more
Yeah,
space.
little breathing room.
Yeah, a little breathing room. He's like every time I come over there, he's like, yeah, we're gonna clean this out eventually.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm glad that you're.
he was like, believe it or not, we have been clean. We have cleared stuff out of here recently.
Yeah.
I'm like, I believe it, John.
No,
You don't gotta convince me.
Yeah.
You know, this is pretty interesting, you guys. I wanted to get more of those Uline yellow bins, those plastic bins.
Yeah, yeah.
You know that like I have like this shelf that holds them.
Yeah.
And I've had it since 2014.
Mhm.
I bought it when I moved back to LA the second time when
Okay.
I moved
Yeah,
into my place with Sean, and I was like, man, I hopefully they still make the exact same product, you know, so I can get one that's identical. But that was like 7 years ago.
Right. Uline's pretty dependable.
And I'm like, but I was thinking like Uline is pretty dependable. Like they're like a company that I feel like they would just never change their product. And I was like, how am I going to search for this? Like, so I go into my email and I type in Uline. The first thing that comes up is the receipt from 2014.
Right. Yeah. You
It's
never,
right
you never,
here.
you never deleted it.
And it says item H-1428Y.
Right.
And
So you found it.
I put that into the website. It's the exact one. It's literally like still this, like we're back in 2014.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Literally. But guess what? It's gone up in price.
Well, yeah,
Because
it costs
what
more for them.
percentage?
It costs more for them to ship it.
When I bought it, it cost $379.
How much does it now?
And now, $430.
So they went up in $60.
Yeah, that's
Shipping.
inflation
That's at
for you.
least like 30% increase.
Shipping via freight has the price has increased.
Here's the real question:
Yeah.
should I get a different color or should I stick with the
You should
yellow?
get a different color. I think it'd be cool. I don't know.
Probably
mean-
the same color.
I don't know.
Probably the same color.
It's a hard decision, right? Because
Oh, I see the
do you
green.
want it to be uniform or do you want it to
Yeah.
have a little variety,
Yeah, a little playful.
a little playfulness?
If
Yeah.
you got green, it'd be like really Lego-y, like yellow and green. It's
Yeah.
very Lego-y. But yellow is like nice because it's like you're having a lot of consistency.
All the consistency.
But then blue's like
Right.
you're,
It's a tough
you're a
decision.
mathematician.
I'd probably go with the yellow.
Just keep it all.
Yeah.
The standard Uline yellow.
It's professional.
I wonder if it's gonna be like the exact same like plastic and like the exact same like feel and
I
they haven't changed their.
I would say it probably will be
you
exactly.
can, you
the
can
same.
really depend on this company.
Right. Yeah. They're not.
It almost looks taller in the photo than it
They're
does. in
not
the
making a new iPhone every year. Let's just say that.
Yeah, good on. Look at all these products they have. They've got a huge selection of floor mats,
Yeah, they've got ice melt.
material handling. Look at this.
Right.
Nice.
Shipping supplies, poly
everything
bags.
you need.
Warehouse equipment.
It's pretty
Safety
cool.
product.
Where I like the warehouse. I see this heater. The thing looks like a
Sick.
fucking Iron Man.
Put that down.
That's
Put
literally
that
like
down
a-
here.
that's
Set
literally-
the whole fucking place on fire.
Literally, that's literally a ceramic coil that's heated, and then there's a fan that's behind that blows the warm air.
It's pretty
literally
sick.
all that is.
It's pretty
dope.
pretty industrial.
Pretty sick.
Uh,
Big
janitorial
fire
supplies. I feel like
They've got everything you could possibly need. Facilities maintenance.
Nice.
I should hire a janitor for around the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that could
It's
be
like
good.
my-
It might just
floor.
be. It might just be like a maid or something.
I bought a vacuum.
Butler, live-in
recently.
butler.
Live-in butler.
They have the service.
Yeah, you got like a little.
He lives under the
little
stairs.
crawl space under the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is there space under the stairs?
I'm working.
A
Yeah,
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I
Enough
keep
room.
all the Jeffrey stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, somebody could live in there.
yeah. That's a good spot. That's where I keep all my creepy stuff. Oh yeah, Mason. I was gonna show you this thing. On
Oh, a thing.
on Bricklink. Yeah.
Yeah. Show me.
Yeah. Here
Link
it
you.
is. I want to get your reaction to this.
Okay.
I
Is it
think,
Joe
I think it's
Rogan,
under my
minifigure?
orders. No, but
Leia got so mad.
Oh, they've got those.
Yeah.
I'm going
She
to.
hates Joe Rogan, guys.
I know. Let's see. If you
She doesn't like Joe.
I don't. I don't blame her. You know.
Yeah.
He can be very. I
Yeah.
wasn't aware
Abrasive.
of how like how abrasive and how like just crazy he can be.
Yeah,
He,
I've never really liked Joe Rogan, but I don't support them trying to censor him. That's fucked up.
I haven't heard anything about that. I guess I've just been watching cherry
Who's trying
videos.
to censor him?
People on like artists are like dropping out of Spotify.
Oh, they don't want to be on the same platform.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they want him removed from the platform basically. So they're protesting by dropping the music.
Right.
What do you think about this?
This is a vintage minifigure of a
Indian Chief.
Yeah,
face
Native
is kinda
American.
weird.
No,
Native
no,
American
no. Right
chieftain.
here it says Indian
It
Chief.
says Indian Chief. Yeah, he's a Native American chieftain. It's a
kind of offensive, right?
well. Lego used to have sets where it was like cowboys and Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the good old days.
Those were not the good old days.
Cowboys and Indians. Can you believe that was like a thing?
It's dope.
Like that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. Like why is it like an acceptable game? Like like all right, kids, let's play genocide today.
Right.
Like what the
I know,
fuck?
What the
that's
fuck,
like
dude?
cultural.
Like-
that's complex. That's like capitalism and cultural. Like something.
let's play
appropriation or something.
let's play the evict the natives game.
Yeah, it's not.
Like what?
It's
like,
so
what the
unconscious,
hell?
It's so subtle and unconscious that people don't even think about it.
I picked them up for $4. I'm adding him to my collection of offensive minifigures.
You purchased
Cool,
that.
dude.
You
You
paid
get Josh
for it.
Brolin?
Yeah, $4.
Is there a Josh Brolin
Wow.
minifigure?
$4.
No, unfortunately not.
$4 too many.
Or Harkonnen minifigure?
Some other offensive minifigures I got?
Yeah.
I'm getting a little collection going.
Nice. You got thank you.
Yeah, you've got
This
Apu
is
from The
definitely
Simpsons, and
Disney.
you've got Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah.
You should get a Rob Schneider minifigure. That would really do it.
Yeah, I don't think Rob Schneider
pretty
hits the Lego demographic in the way that would
His
be
hair
profitable
though would be
for
classic.
them.
Oh heck no. This card.
The Deuce Bigelow line.
Rob
Or
Schneider.
European gigolo.
Rob
Legos.
Schneider. Is he getting what's controversial about him?
It just in like a lot of
very
his
unlikable.
filmography, he's like always playing a
He's
character.
unlikable.
Yeah, no one likes him.
Yeah. In his filmography, he's always playing different like ethnicities and being really like insensitive. If you ever like watch him closely and like watch his lines and how he acts,
Yeah, what
he's
a
always
douche.
playing like an Arab or a Mexican or like a
Talking
Chinese
about Rob
person.
Schneider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, what?
He's always playing like culturally insensitive people.
What movie was he a Mexican person?
You know, like a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them.
What?
Maybe like
you just don't watch a lot of like Adam Sandler
What is his
comedies,
what is his
obviously.
ethnicity?
He
Exactly.
is like Italian or some shit like us, but he's not any close to any.
We're
but-
Italian?
I mean,
I didn't know.
You
about
guys
that.
we're
are- you're
Irish and
Italian.
Italian.
I'm
and German.
Italian?
That's what your mom says.
What?
Yeah, we got pretty
Never
much.
heard of
we're
that.
Pretty Italian.
What? You've never heard your mom say that you guys are Italian?
I'm Italian. I'm just now learning this.
Definitely Italian.
Oh shit! I got that ancestry
Little bit of this,
and
little bit
me
of that.
like packet in the mail, and I
Yeah.
still haven't sent it in. That was like 6 months ago.
People,
You should send it in.
I wonder
Yeah.
what the median time
I'll
between
get to
like
it.
people getting those and then sending them in is, because it took Mackenzie forever to do hers. I think her mom has one from a couple years ago. She hasn't done.
How big?
Yeah.
How big is
It
the
took-
packet?
it took
Like,
me
when
a
you get it?
while.
Like,
They
is
they
it-
get you.
tiny.
They really
It's
get
like
you
this.
with that
You
sale.
just like spit into the
Oh, that
Go-
should be easy.
into a little thing, and then you
So
just drop it
which
off.
of these
You
three-
go to the post
which
office
of these
often.
three minifigures is the most offensive?
The
Probably the
Native-
Indian
the Native
chief,
American
right?
chief,
He's
yeah.
Indian chief though. Officially, that's his name.
Yeah,
Indian.
but he is. It's representative of a Native
They're
American
basing
chief.
it on a Native American in
Right.
reality, but they titled him Indian chief.
Was it who titled him that?
You know, that's a good question.
The seller.
No, I mean, like that's how he's officially listed on Bricklink. So I feel like that's probably what he was referred to, like in the Lego, because I feel like they would change it on Bricklink if he was referred to as something.
You should add a. You should
I
add
feel like
Justin-
I feel like this might be an oversight on the part of Bricklink.
It could be, but I mean,
Because like back then, this is a fucking old figure.
it says minifigure is this perfect, but the inside of the headgear is discolored. Beautiful, rare minifigure. Beautiful.
from trusted seller.
From a trusted
I
seller.
wouldn't call it beautiful.
Price to sell fast.
You should get.
Yeah.
You should add a Justin Hammer minifigure to that cart.
I've
that's-
already got one over there.
Where is he, dude?
He's on the
Justin
he's on the
Hammer.
pizza shelf.
Nice.
He's around.
Justin-
he's like
what-
kind of behind
What,
Tony.
the brother of Armin or
No.
Army?
Army Hammer and Justin Hammer. Yeah, my brother. You know, he's a sex pest.
I like that gorilla.
Oh,
guy.
wow.
Yeah, that's funny. Big ass gorilla.
Oh yeah, that's
Gorilla Grodd.
Grod.
Yeah, yeah. A gorilla Grodd.
Is his
My
name
name is
Grodd
Gorilla Grodd.
or is it Gorilla Grodd?
Gorilla Grod.
Is it which one is it? Is it Grodd or just Gorilla Grodd?
I think you can go either or.
That's
So-
not what I'm asking.
So what's the second most offensive minifigure?
The second most offensive
Oh.
is probably up.
Abdu.
I mean,
Apu?
I don't feel like I'm
Apu.
qualified to say, honestly.
Yeah, right.
I-
They're all just generally.
I think it
offensive.
depends on who you ask. Very much so.
I'm glad I got the Native American because he is definitely the most offensive. So I mean, I'm trying to look out for more. If you guys have any suggestions of other offensive minifigures I can collect, I feel like these are the ones that are really going to appreciate and value because
Wow.
Lego's never going to make them
So
again.
you just keep it like 20 degrees down here.
Do you want a sweater? Do you want to?
No, I don't need any. I don't need any extra garments.
I've got a blanket.
That's
I've got things.
That's
you can put
okay.
on.
No, I'll freeze before I put on any of this.
Why? Why
I'm not that cold.
Why do
It's-
you refuse?
It's just that.
for
Well,
warmth?
usually I just bring my. Well, it's good to be cold sometimes.
Well, Alyssa likes it cold.
It's good for your immune system
Is it?
to be cold.
To be
sometimes.
cold?
Yeah, I think so.
It's
Okay.
good to have a kind of oscillation.
I drink a lot of coffee and I wear layers, so that helps. But yeah,
Right.
Alyssa, you know, She likes it a little bit on the chilly side, for sure.
Yeah.
Yet
some
she wants to
people
move
like
to
it.
Florida.
Yeah. No, it's like she likes it chilly, but not too chilly.
She wants it to be cold inside the house.
Yeah, but outside she wants it to be warm.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of yeah.
Interesting. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
No, it's but
Interesting.
yeah, that's an order I placed recently. It's just a little $25 order on Bricklink here.
So,
picked up some trans windows.
which hotel are you
Nice.
staying at in Disney World?
Dope.
Staying at the Art of Animation resorts inside the Disney prop.
The art of
In the prop.
animation. The art
Yeah,
of animation.
The Art of Animation.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Which hotel on the property?
Nice.
On the prop.
God forbid you go there and stay in like a external hotel.
Staying in the that sucks. You have to like get into Disney World every time. No, that's great because they have trams right to the parks.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah,
hotels.
no, I know that.
I think
you
we
You guys
stayed
can
there
get
as
up
a
and have
kid.
breakfast like
Yeah.
we did when we were kids, you know?
Yeah, we can
Get
have
the
breakfast. Hopefully
and
the
shit.
pool's open. We'll see. Might be closed due to COVID, but
Yeah, I hope
but
not.
yeah, it's gonna be sick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's Florida.
The Art of Animation. Yeah, it's Florida. I feel like they're pretty loose there. I feel like we might have stayed at the Art of Animation before. I know we definitely stayed at the sports one when we were kids. Like it was like one of the sports ones. Do you remember which hotel we stayed at?
I remember there being a huge soccer ball and a huge basketball outside the resort.
But we might
And
have
there
stayed
was
at
a
the Art
huge
of
pool.
Animation because
So it was like
I've been
an
there
athletic-
3 times. Yeah, when I was a kid.
And there was like a unlimited breakfast center, like, you know.
It wasn't. I mean, I think it cost money.
Well, I mean, it was part of the package that I think they
Oh,
got
was
us.
it?
So like we had access, but
Part of the pack.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was dope. We got like pancakes, sausage,
Paying
everything.
those Disney dollars.
Disney dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a really good job, like in my head, like estimating how much everything was gonna cost. So I was like, yeah, just whatever you think it's gonna cost, like double it, and then
And that's about how much.
that's about how much it's gonna
Right.
cost you.
Not even
Stressful.
including souvenirs.
Yeah, because you don't want to be one of those guys who like underestimates the cost of
Ooh.
something and then complains about the cost.
That's like
later.
that's like the same philosophy
It's
as
like
like
a
saying
loser
you don't want to
mentality.
be
I mean, you're
overly optimistic.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're buying all of it beforehand.
Yeah, but like you don't want to you don't want to
Get there and complain after you've paid.
Yeah, that.
Well, what?
But like, I'm just saying, you don't want to disappoint yourself. Like once you look up the actual price, you know what I mean. You don't want to be like, oh fuck. You want to mentally prepare yourself to get reamed,
Smart.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I remember this guy came into GameStop one day when I was a kid, and he brought his 2 little kids, and he was like, pick out any game you want, guys. Like I overheard him, and they were like, yay, and they like ran to the games, and they're like, we
Right.
want this one, Daddy, and he was like, oh, for sure. He was like doing a little jig, like he was doing a little dance. He's like,
Okay.
yeah, definitely. He was like really excited, and then he like saw the price, and he's like, $60. Oh no, we can't get this.
Yeah.
And like he just didn't know how much games
He
cost.
didn't know how much 2 games cost because it was for two.
Wow.
two
He's like,
kids
yeah,
for
$120. He's like,
Right.
oh no, like we got to get something else. And,
Yeah.
and the kids were all disappointed. And I'm like,
Sad.
this dad sucks. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
even like know like what's going on.
I mean, games are fucking expensive.
But you gotta like be aware. You can't just promise
You
your
don't
kids
know.
a game and then just assume the price is like
I
what
mean,
you
better
can afford.
better to say, oh, we can't get this than to be later like, yeah, sorry,
You're defending this
no
dad?
no food today.
God.
yeah.
I mean,
You gotta be in the
here's the
know.
thing: you got to be fiscally responsible.
Well, yeah, but don't promise your kids a game and
It-
get them all
it's def-
excited
it's
and then
definitely-
be a cheapskate.
it's
They're gonna have
definitely-
this like core memory of their dad being a
It's
cheapskate.
oh, I
now.
don't know. They probably still got something, probably a used game. Or,
I was at Build-A-Bear
whatever.
only a few weeks ago to pick up
Right.
a gift for my wife, and
Nice.
yeah, they the dad there was like complaining about the prices. I'm like, dude, you're at Build-A-Bear like creating a core memory with your kids. Do you really want to fucking like be? This is not the time to be a cheapskate. There's times to be.
Sounds
a
like a lot of
cheapskate.
your core memories have to do
Yeah,
with like
that's true. That's
with
good
like whether or
Dinero?
not something was like paid for.
Yeah, no, it's like I don't want to
I get where
be
you're
a
coming from, though.
fucking. Be a
I mean, yeah,
cheaphead.
I mean, people
It's
have
embarrassing.
varying amounts of money, and it's like just look
Just
up how
commit.
much it. Here's the thing:
Yeah.
nowadays, it's like you can very easily look up how much it's going to be before you go.
Right.
Yeah,
it's like you have the ability.
Unless
like, it's,
people
it's
have been
your
able to do
fault.
that for years.
unless you're like you walk around the mall and your kid's like, oh, let's go into Build-A-Bear, and for some reason you're like, okay, like let's go, but then you're like, oh, wait a minute, like
It's like it's priced by how much like it's worth, you know. Like it's
No,
it's not like oil or something
No.
where the prices can be artificially inflated.
no, it's not priced for how much it's worth.
Like this guy was on my Instagram the other day. He's like, I wish I had a big Lego collection like you. Legos are just overpriced. It's like, no, you're just poor. That's the problem. Like you just can't afford it. The Legos are priced exactly as much as they're worth. Like
Maybe
you don't
it's a little-
you don't
maybe it's a
need
little column A, a little
no,
column B.
no,
you don't need
no.
you don't need Legos.
No, Legos are not priced as much as they're worth.
They are.
But
They're worth as much as they're worth.
they're
not overpriced.
They're
a valuable thing, and that's why they cost the amount that they cost. It's not like a necessity.
There is kind of a line that people walk. Everyone walks with saying that kind of shit. Like
Yeah.
You can't just be. It's kind of almost like, it almost comes from a place to a degree of like being a victim mentality.
Right.
Of
exactly.
Like, oh, everything. And if Legos are too expensive, you could say that about anything.
Right.
And then as soon as you say that about
and then
anything,
they're the problem instead of you.
So like,
you're the
I
victim
see where you're
now.
coming from on that.
Yeah.
Like,
and instead of being like, oh, I need to raise myself up. I need to
Victim-
make more money. It's like, oh no, they're the problem.
Legos
well,
might be a little
I think
expensive,
I think it might be
still.
not necessarily even a question of how much money they have, but how much they perceive Legos to be worth.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Right,
they
I wish
obviously want them. And
Well,
they
I
think
wish-
they're worth a lot, but they're not
well-
willing to pay that. 'Cause
Well,
they're
no,
cheap.
no, it's
They're either cheap or they're broke.
they're saying that the price of Legos is kind of detached, right, from what they perceive them to be worth.
No, I think what they're saying is that they are worth that. Like they want it, but they can't afford it. So instead of admitting that they can't afford it, they're putting it on Legos, saying Legos putting a too high a price on these things.
Like a more real statement that would be more brutal. Would be like,
but that would be exactly what I just said, of saying that the price is detached from their perception
The
of how
thing
much
is,
it's
Mason,
worth.
I'm right.
If they say
There's something legitimate
no,
about,
no,
like-
certainly not.
there's something legitimate about like a consumer or a group of consumers coming forward and saying like a commodity or a good or a service might be overpriced, like in a legitimate way. But then there's like, people just complaining and being lazy too. So it's like,
Right. I mean, luxury items
Mason's
are...
always defending.
There's
these
a
people.
difference between like just regular raw goods and luxury goods.
Luxury items are, they're by definition a luxury.
I
Yeah,
ordered this
like
whole
watches and
Bricklink
shit.
order
Right.
just for this hippie. Like I was like, I want more hippies, and I found the cheapest one available
Looks
on
like the
Bricklink.
Hitman-
And it was only like
Hitman.
$2.92. But there's like while you're there, you might as well throw in other things, because you're there.
It's like being a
And
Target.
Sure.
So I got this.
Nice.
This glam metal Batman.
Dude,
And
it
he
would've
was
been
only
sick.
like $4.48.
Yeah.
And like that's a pretty sick figure. I gotta have him.
It would have been sick in Guitar Hero if they had a Batman skin like that.
And then I got this Gotham Energy tile for like 32 cents.
Dope.
Pretty
You
sick.
can use that for like a nuclear plant or something.
Yeah.
NRG?
It's
That's spelled wrong.
Spelled wrong.
But that's okay. You can add in.
Oh, is that an R? Energy. Yeah, I guess that looks like an A.
It
Kind of,
is an
right?
A.
No, it looks like, I think it's an R. Look, there's a little curve right here. It's very slight though.
I mean, the mind just passing over it looks.
Energy.
reads
Yeah, no, it's
energy.
spelled right. It just looks like an
No, but the A... Yeah, I mean, I guess because the A
The A
over
over
there
here
is
is
like...
faster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks...
That's the problem with the font.
It looks like a
You could
like
edit
a
that.
weird...
You guys should look this up.
looks
Gotham
like a
Energy
weird
pattern
A.
sticker set 70910.
Better than
Yeah,
sustainable
it's
energy.
definitely worth your time.
Part 4162 PB163 tile 1x8 with white Gotham Energy pattern. So that was 30 cents, and then I picked up a bunch of these Blue Technic pens, these 1/2 with friction ridges.
Yeah,
43 cents. I got 43 of them for fucking 68 cents.
that's cheap.
That's cheap, dude. Then I picked up a bunch of these. I got 28 of these projectile launcher parts. It's trigger for the gun, the mini blasters. You pop them into the
Okay.
mini blaster. Look at how much they cost. 0.007 each.
That's cheap.
So I got 28 for 19 cents.
That's cheap.
And I don't even need these, but I was just like, you can't pass up those savings. You can't pass up that deal.
Yeah.
Then I got light bluish gray tiles with sticker patterns. There's a 485 pattern on a 2x2 tile, and then a 2x4 tile with fuel tank patterns. And then I picked up a few reddish brown bars, 6L with stop rings, just because I need those for the trees I'm building for the Kylo Ren versus
Yeah, right.
race battle.
All of this for only $10.43.
Right.
Yeah, you can be pretty snippy and frugal with, what you get. So.
Inexpensive.
Yeah, but the whole reason I put together this order was just to get this one hippie.
Right.
And he
then they-
emails me. He's like, oh, I don't have the hippie.
Yeah, he doesn't have the hippie.
But he refunded my shipping and he refunded the hippie. So
Check and see if
honestly,
they got
it's gonna
Josh
be a lot
Brolin,
cheaper
man.
now. No, yeah, they do have on Firestar Toys. I was being cheap the other day. I placed an order with Firestar Toys, and
Cheap.
I had the still suits in my cart,
Oh,
and I was like,
Still suits
I
are
don't
good
need them.
technology.
They were like $15 each, and I was gonna get 3. I'm like, this is stupid. Like, I'm never gonna make a Dune animation. Like, I was trying to
Okay.
save money being a cheap ass, so
Yeah.
I didn't buy them, and now I regret it. Because what if I do want to make a Dune animation?
Right.
Firestar Toys.
You gotta get a Timothy Charlemagne minifig.
These guys make like custom prints, or
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they got the custom designs. Let's see. What I'm trying to get sponsored by them, but so far no dice.
No dice.
I think I say too much offensive stuff, and people don't want to work with me. So what is they can't call it Dune. It's like Messiah or something like. How do you spell
Dune Messiah?
How do you spell Messiah? Oh, there we go.
Messiah is also one of the Dune books.
Messiah.
Yeah, but it could, it doesn't. You can't
There's
copyright
so
the
many
word
Dune
Messiah.
books, guys. There's a Dune book just on the Harkonnen house.
Maybe they sold out of them because like it looks like they only have the head left. I'm an idiot. Oh no, here we go. Outfit Desert Warrior with scarf, custom design.
There you go.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so there's the still suit.
Yeah, I like that.
Brutal.
Yeah,
You
they've
don't know
got
Harkonnens
they've
like I
got
do. They're brutal.
this is all packed by that one guy.
No, this is a different.
Different
website.
site.
These guys are based in England. They're much larger operation.
Hmm.
Expensive though. Yeah, $12.95, and plus that's plus the shipping is gonna be a lot. So, I want it, but at the same time, it's like, am I really ever gonna do a Dune animation?
Yeah, I mean they are. That'll be upwards of $40
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
plus shipping. So
yeah, this podcast has got to start really bringing in the cash.
if you were gonna roll it into another major purchase or something.
I'm also collecting Lego minifigures of anti-vaxxers. Like we have Shuri from the Black Panther series.
okay. She's the new Black Panther.
Is she? Because they were talking about firing her because she is refusing the jab. So
Oh God.
I'm collecting her, and then I
gotta
got.
stop firing people for refusing the job.
They didn't fire her.
No, they didn't fire her.
I'm just saying people in general.
They were
like,
talking
sort
about
of-
it. And by they I mean Twitter. So
I
and then
understand, like,
I've got
healthcare workers, I guess.
Toriel over there too. I already had her, but
Who?
she, Evangeline Lilly.
Uh-uh.
She's not an anti-vaxxer, but she's like pro-choice or whatever. So she came out
Who?
the other day. Evangeline Lilly, Mason.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
She was on Lost. She's an actress.
Which character
She was on
she played in
Lost as who?
She was the main
Claire?
chick on Lost.
Kate.
Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a really good actress.
Yeah. So yeah, she.
What was her Lego?
Toriel from The Hobbit.
Okay.
The
right.
the
right.
she-elf.
Right. I mean, she's not in print anymore.
She-elf.
Yeah, like the made-up character.
Yeah, the made-up character that.
Like the
They just
weird,
pulled out of their ass.
the weird, like.
We should do a whole Hobbit episode.
Why do you have a love interest character?
Remember when we did the Hobbit Lego Hobbit series together?
Yeah.
And we wrote the I think it was the third episode, and we sent it in to the Tolkien people, and they didn't approve it, and we had to rewrite it.
Yeah.
You're idiots.
Yeah, because like we made it where it was like whoever wins the game or whatever,
Yeah,
wins her heart
her heart.
or whatever.
Yeah, they didn't
and
like
they're
that.
like they didn't like that because they're like we shouldn't be viewing women as property. And I'm like, I disagree.
I don't think that's what they said.
They said something along those lines.
No, it was more just like they didn't want her to be like seen in a romantic light.
That's gay though, because that's the whole movie.
It's like weird.
Yeah.
It's like and it's not like they were saying you're our property. She was like she was the one.
Yeah, she was the one. Yeah, and like I feel like our original script was stronger because we had to rewrite it, and then we had to make it about like racism or something.
It wasn't about racism at all.
We made like it more about like elves versus.
It was like
dwarves.
elves versus dwarves, but that's the dynamic that they have. That they have in canon.
I think
that's
the
a
stronger
canon.
dynamic,
That's a canon
though,
dheir
is their relationship with Toriel. So like that's
well,
kinda like
here's
what
the thing.
you go with.
Here's the thing, though, is that's a canon dynamic, and they wanted it to be They wanted it to stay like canon.
Right.
And
Nothing
it
like a
wasn't.
good
It wasn't the
canon.
Tolkien people. It was like the Tolkien.
Canon is such a lazy
It was like the
word.
Tolkien canon folks or like the Lord of the Rings canon folks with Warner Brothers.
Right.
So I think there's like a difference there. It'll be interesting to see. It will be interesting to see how this new Lord of the Rings series with Amazon shapes up.
Is it like taking place? Is it just a remake of the story,
No, it's
or is
not.
it a prequel?
It's previous events.
Oh,
not written about by Tolkien.
They always do this stuff where like they like they're doing it with like Game of Thrones now, where it's like
That is based on a book though.
oh, it's based on a book that he wrote.
It's based on a book that he wrote.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not. It's more.
I'm just like, do I care about prequels, like
It's-
things that happened before the good story,
it's
like the
loose,
main story?
Because the thing is, I think the Game of Thrones thing about the Targaryens, like he wrote it, but like the book, like I was looking at the book on like Audible, and I was like, do I want to download this and listen to it?
Right.
Will it be good? And it's one of the reviews was like, yeah, this is weird as an audiobook because it's mostly like a genealogy with like some events like thrown in or something, but it's like hours long. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of details about it, but it is a book. It is related to a book. It is related to a book that he wrote.
Yeah, man, these brown Lego pieces, they just snap like twigs.
Did you see the making of the of like their teaser thing for the Lord of the Rings, the new Lord of the Rings series?
No.
Oh, look it up. It's cool.
I haven't seen it yet.
How much you gonna pay me?
I'm not gonna pay you a fucking dollar.
You're
Or
gonna give me
I'm not gonna give you more or less than a dollar.
Maybe like a sexual favor.
I'm gonna give you a Skiddo Pokemon card. He can do Seed Bomb for 20 damage.
Seed Bomb.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sounds like my Friday night. All right.
Sounds
wow.
A stay card.
So are we going to search this up? I guess?
Yeah, Rings of Power.
Things.
Power, dude.
Power.
Chipper.
Trailer behind the scenes.
Trailer.
Chip.
There you go.
This is it?
Yeah, that's it.
You want me to watch this?
Well, yeah.
Do you mind if I check my phone while this is playing?
It's short.
What is this? They're just pouring shit into a...
They poured like molten like metal into this thing to like create the fucking yeah.
They're assholes for this.
Yeah, they are. They're literally, if you guys see how
Look, smoke and fire.
It's pretty cool looking.
No, it was cool. It's cool how they did it practically.
Yeah. Definitely cool.
I like how they did it practically.
That's great.
Um,
I was expecting more from the actual show.
Oh, that's how they. Well, no. Well, now look at the trailer. I haven't even actually watched the real trailer. I think it's just a title announcement.
Gotcha. This is very cool visually. I'm trying to enjoy my vision while I still have it. It's gonna be gone any day now.
No, bro.
It's so loud.
3 rings for the Elvian
You can't think like that for it.
It's like about the Rings of
Under the
Power,
sky,
like the other
7
ones, because there's like there's like a ton of Rings of Power,
in their whole
like she's talking about. 11
Yeah,
for the
right,
Elven
right.
Ring, 7 for the dwarves, 9 for the
And if you get all the rings, you get all the pussy, right?
mortal men doomed to die. Well, Sauron gives the rings to
when his dog
people that he wants to like fuck over,
Oh.
except for the Elven rings. He didn't have anything to do with those.
Right.
So like, there's 3 Elven rings that are like those can do good, but like the Dwarven rings, like they only bring like doom and death, and like the rings that he gave the humans, well, that turned them into the ring wraiths, so they're like his eternal bitches.
Fucking ring rate.
That's sick.
Fucking ring
Yeah,
rate.
but so yeah,
Skiddo.
it'll be interesting to see how that
Seed
turns
bomb.
out. I don't have high hopes.
Man,
Yeah.
fuck you, Mason. You're always such
Why?
a downer with these things.
Why?
You did the same thing with Dune, where you're like,
Gotta
I
be
don't
honest.
have high hopes. It's not going to be good. And then, of course, if you say that to yourself, of course you're not going to have a good time. Like you've been like prophesizing in it, and you're turning
No,
it
you
into
just
a
said you're
reality.
gonna lose your vision. You could play that same mode.
But I'm right though.
They-
and Mason's wrong.
They
That's the difference.
no.
You're not gonna lose your
Certainly
vision.
not. But the
Can't
thing
think
is,
like
they
that.
did this with Wheel of Time. Like,
Really.
here's the thing, right?
Just have some hope.
I do
have
have
hope.
I do have hope. I do
So
have
I
hope.
have
I
hope.
don't have high hopes.
You don't have.
I
to
have
high
I have
hopes.
like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna, I have an open mind, and if
Good.
it's well produced and it looks good,
It's probably gonna be better than the original Lord of the Rings.
then the movie,
Yeah.
then the
Like
movie.
the Peter Jacksons.
Here's the thing, I think that's possible.
Yeah. There's more money behind it, I'm sure, and the visuals are probably gonna look better. And
It's all about the script.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Jeff Bezos wrote it himself.
Let's hope not. It's all about the script. Here's the thing:
Seems like a pretty smart guy.
if they brought in the right people to work on it and like make like a good Lord of the Rings story, like it'll be cool. But the thing is, if they make it like an action movie show, like Lord of the Rings is not like an action movie. It's like not an action book.
Right.
It's much more like of like a journey book. I don't know. It's
Yeah, right.
like there's very little.
It's not about
There's a
that.
very limited amount of action.
Action isn't the hero.
Especially like like the action scenes of like the battles and stuff. Like those battles like are not described at length. You know, like they're talked about in the book, but they're not described at length. You know, they're not like war books.
Yeah.
Tolkien, he was in the war.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't want to relive it in his book.
Did you watch that movie Tolkien with
No.
with that actor
No.
Brian Felipe?
No, he didn't. He was not believable to me as Tolkien.
Yeah,
They
it
picked
was,
someone that was way too like good looking and not like studious looking, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
What's his name? William Randolph Hearst. What's his name?
I don't know what I don't know what the man's name is.
Yeah,
But
I
he's-
used to know his name.
He looks like that guy is like great as like Hitler Jugend or something.
Nicholas Holt.
Yeah,
He's Swedish.
he was
He's the Swedish heartthrob Nicholas Holt.
yeah, he was in
It's actually English though.
let's see. What else is he? He's in Skins, I think.
He's in a lot of
Warm
stuff. He's really good.
He was good in Skins.
He's really handsome and a good actor.
He was in
he's
that.
6'3".
What?
He's been with the same partner since
He was
2017.
he was
Good
really
for him.
good. Yeah, he was
He's
really
got
good.
a child
in,
too.
He was
Great.
really good in Mad Max.
We just know everything about this guy now.
He was really good in Mad Max.
Oh, he's in The Great. You've seen that? That's a good show.
The
Yeah, Tolkien
Great.
sucked. It was all about him like
Is
being
it good?
did kinda
a
suck.
writer and like his friends are really like pretentious and gay and like they all hang out and just like act like really homosexual around each other and
Okay,
but no one ever fucks. It's lame.
what in the fuck? Okay, so check this out. This man was 32 years old, right? He was born in in 89.
Yeah.
But when
Checks
you click on movies that he's been in, somehow Mad Max from 1979 comes up.
With
This
the one
movie-
with Mel
That's
Gibson?
inc-
Yeah,
Correct.
this movie preceded him by 10 years.
He's that good of an actor.
Was he in Skins?
skills
I thought
pers-
he was.
His
Maybe I'm
skills
thinking
go
of somebody
beyond
else.
time.
Type in. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he was in Skins. Yeah, he was good in that. He's good in a lot of stuff. He was really good in About a Boy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's been
handsome.
acting for a long time.
Yeah, he runs around the studio sometimes.
Those Who Wish Me Dead. Did you see that
Those
with
who wish
Angelina
me
Jolie?
dead. No.
I
I've
didn't
never
see it
seen an
either.
Angelina Jolie movie. That's why I haven't seen Eternals.
You have seen an
I've-
Angelina Jolie movie.
I've been
I know
purposely
you have.
avoiding Eternals.
I know you have.
You were really funny the other day on the podcast. I was
Mi-
listening to it back, and you were like, "I think I could take an eternity until I
Yeah.
wanted to see that movie." I totally missed it because I was
Yeah,
focused
same.
on my own bullshit. But that was a funny bit.
Yeah. Well, I still have yet to watch it. I kind of wanted to watch it together, but then it's
We
like,
could
I'm
watch
not
it.
watching
That's gonna
that.
be a fucking cluster.
you're not. Oh, you're gonna watch
I'm
it.
not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
No, I don't watch Marvel movies.
Might
Yes,
as well
you
watch
do.
like a loop of like garbage trucks like taking people's garbage out.
Name
for 2
name a
hours.
single fucking Marvel movie you have not seen before the Eternals.
Haven't seen any of the
Ant-Man movies.
No, I've seen all those.
Okay.
Haven't
And
seen.
then
So you've
any-
seen all of them.
one.
There's not one that you can deny now.
I haven't seen any of the other
I would have believed Ant-Man and the Wasp.
movies with the certain characters. Certain characters I haven't
You,
seen.
s-
the
did
movies
you
of.
see Shang-Chi?
I did. It's Shang-Chi.
Okay.
Shit,
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, racist.
He changed his name from Shang to Sean.
You guys want to go
Yeah,
see
right. That's how you remember.
Shin Young in St. Louis? Shin Young.
Oh yeah, those posters are everywhere.
Yeah, they're literally
Every
everywhere.
year. It's
Every
like
year.
every year it's like, oh yeah,
Shin-
Shenyang 2022 or
Experience
whatever.
China before
Like,
communism.
but the thing is, if you go to like an old Chinese, like a not like a super
That's
high,
really on the
not a
pamphlet.
super highfalutin Chinese restaurant, like you'll
Yeah.
see like
They're
the
everywhere.
Shenyang posters from like the last 10 years.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
They'll have like food on them.
They're like pasted up one over the next.
It's a restaurant?
Young.
What is it?
Shenyang is like
It's
a
like a-
performance.
Yeah, it's like a Chinese.
Like
ancient-
Cavalia. Cavalia!
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. That sounds dope.
It is pretty cool.
Remember when
apparently.
Cavalia was in town?
We should take our girls to go see that, man.
I'm not gonna go see it.
What,
Why
Shin
not?
Young?
Shin
Shin
Young?
Young.
Yeah.
They
They obviously
it-
really want you to see
it
it.
comes back every single year, and the
Yeah.
thing is, I'm kind of sick of seeing their marketing.
Yeah, same.
So I feel like
the St. Louis.
I think
I feel
your
like that's
opinion
as-
will change once you see the show.
I feel like that's as close
then
to
you'll have
it.
good memories. Every time you see the marketing from here on
That-
out, you'll
that's
be like,
just-
"Oh, remember that time I took my wife to there and we had a good time."
That this is I'm
Shin Young.
as close to it as I want to be.
I think you're afraid of Asian people.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
The
just throwing that out there, seeing how you'd react.
no, I'm not. But the thing is, you have seen all of the Marvel movies. There's not a single
I've
one.
only seen a handful.
There's not a single one that you've not seen. You could have told me that you had not seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. I would have believed that. But you already outed yourself.
I did see it.
You've seen all of them, and you're gonna see the Eternals too.
I'm not gonna see the Eternals.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
Yes,
not.
you are.
That movie sucks, dude. I
You
can
watched
tell.
Spider-Man: Homecoming. You watched Spider-Man: Far From Home, and you watched Spider-Man: No Way Home.
I didn't see the Shield TV show.
That's not a movie.
I only saw the first season.
That's not a movie. You watch this TV show? What about What If? Marvel What If? That's like the dumbest shit to me.
What if?
Yeah,
Peggy
like
Carter
that
had a
show.
penis.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that show?
I saw the episode with Peggy Carter and where she had a penis.
That is not a show. That is not an episode.
That is, yeah.
It is
Look
not.
it up. It is. I got the minifigure to prove it.
Is it? There's no minifigure.
Yeah, there is.
No,
Yeah.
there's not.
I'll get it. For
Okay,
you.
show me. Show me this minifigure with a penis.
Kidding me? This apple box? Oh, look, a piece got stuck in here.
That's tragic.
Oh wow, that's sad.
They didn't think about this. Like,
What are you about to show me? She is not a man.
I think she is.
She is not a man.
Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna talk.
She does not have a penis.
Peggy Carter.
oh,
No, it's just what if Wonder Woman was
Got
Peggy
me.
Carter?
I guess you can't get them out.
That did not show any results. Just so everybody
Hold on a
knows.
second.
Oh no! Ew! Stop showing me this.
Is it moist?
I think. Yeah. Here, look. Here, look.
Stop,
See?
stop showing me this.
Wait,
That
no. Hold on.
is not her penis.
Okay.
Forrest just looked up Rule 34 photos of Peggy Carter with a penis. Turn this off.
There we go. There it is.
These are disturbing.
This is what I'm talking about.
That is not canon.
This is it right here.
That's not even What If.
That's a pretty good art. I like that one.
Dude, like, these are disgusting.
So
These
you're,
are so
disgusting.
They're so gratuitous.
Gotcha.
These are...
Gotcha being transphobic.
It's not transphobic. It's not even about the penis. It's about the way that it's drawn.
Oh, always all the excuses.
It's not about the penis. It's about the way that it's drawn. These
Carter's a hockey's ass.
proportions are far too gratuitous for anybody. You wouldn't be able to walk around with that.
Why is Haley Atwell so hot? What's going on? Would you fuck Haley Atwell?
Is she hot?
You don't think this woman's hot?
She's
Are you fucking
she's
kidding
good
me?
looking.
Are you fucking kidding me?
She's good. She's good looking.
If she was too hot, forbidden content removed permanently.
She's good looking.
She's so freaking attractive. What are you
She's
talking
kind of
about?
like more stately than she is hot.
stately.
What stately you mean?
That means Mason wouldn't do her.
Like stale?
No, I'm not very attracted to her. But
I'm gonna go ahead and turn off this rule.
but
one.
no.
I think we've had enough.
I think that's what you want.
This art could be better.
I'll
admit.
That's what you want.
I'll admit.
No, that forces this is what
good right
Forrest
there. I
thinks
like
about when
this
he's
one.
freaking using his what was it Seed Blast.
If it, if it exists, there is porn of it.
Seed Blast this attack. Seed Bomb.
Sick.
Yeah, poor Rule 34.
I'm glad this isn't a visual podcast because we just pulled up some
Yeah,
pretty inappropriate
me
stuff.
too.
And Mason is transphobic, so it's fucked up.
That's not true.
It's fucked up that you would criticize like the trans movement right now.
I'm not
at this
criticizing
time.
the trans movement. I'm criticizing the gratuitous proportions to which they portrayed her genitals compared to the rest of her body. It was honestly kind of disturbing. And here's the thing: you have seen every single one of these movies.
I have not seen Black Widow.
You have. You were talking to me about how you had seen some of it.
I only watched the first half of it.
You've seen it.
I haven't seen the rest.
I haven't
I didn't
se-
see the end.
I have not seen.
I didn't care.
That you've watched. You've watched each of these films. Yeah, I didn't finish that one either.
Have I seen every single one? God, I'm a real fucking Marvel shill, aren't I? It's just dawning on me now.
You've seen them all.
They've got me.
Here's the thing. Like I talk to people. I'm like, oh yeah, have you seen that movie? They're like, no.
Because people have better things to do.
People don't watch fucking movies.
They
Yeah.
really don't.
Like
It's crazy.
especially with the same volume that I have in my life.
Yeah, they're just off doing other
Yeah.
stuff.
They're just like being productive in the world. Yeah.
I don't know
Something.
about all that.
Well,
Most people fucking don't do shit.
They're working at Applebee's.
it's like if you're not watching movies, like what do you what else are you doing?
probably like texting.
Yeah, texting.
Texting?
On TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah,
TikTok.
I didn't have a
Fucking
fucking
light
cell
dance.
phone until I was 18. Literally, good on me.
Yeah, no, that's so funny how like it took us so long to get phones.
No, you had a phone.
You didn't have a cell phone until you were 18?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Didn't have my own phone.
I didn't have my own phone.
You were always
until-
like, oh man, why do you got to use my phone? I'm like, I don't have one.
I don't even remember this. I literally have no memories from like my childhood. Is that messed up?
Is this like is Lego selling this or is this like a custom?
No,
thing?
that's a official Lego.
This is an official Lego.
Yeah, it came out in their What If line.
They had a what if line.
Yeah, they had a What If like polybag or like,
Oh,
not,
it was
not
a.
polybag.
I see.
You know,
Like
uh,
yeah, random bag or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
What do they call? What's the official name?
For what?
those bags?
Oh, I don't know. Series like Lego, like they call them like series or something.
All right. Okay, so Forrest, it's a superhero movie.
Okay. Good. I'm listening.
Okay, but the superhero doesn't know that they have their powers yet.
It's a super and okay, so
What's the opening shot?
the opening shot is they fuck, this is so hard. Why do
It's
you do
tough,
this to
right?
me?
I know it's tough.
They don't know they have their powers yet.
They don't know they have their powers yet.
They have the power to laminate things.
No,
with touch.
They actually have the power to turn invisible.
It'd be a cool
and
power.
to laminate things
Yeah,
with touch.
like if you have like a piece of paper that you don't want like destroyed. Or
The laminator.
Yeah, the laminator. You touch it and you just think about it,
No,
and then it gets protected.
No, they have a good power. They have a good power.
I mean, that's a pretty good power.
They have a power that would be useful for fighting crime.
You could like laminate people. They
They,
suffocate.
they can turn invisible and read people's minds.
That's like a lot
Yeah.
of power for
It
one
is.
person.
like
Yeah,
Jeff
it
Bezos.
is. Yeah, they don't know that they have this power yet. Opening scene.
I don't know, Mason.
Wow.
I can't do this.
Damn.
I can't do this.
It's easy.
What do you got?
You open in their bedroom. Okay.
Okay.
They're jacking off, and their mom walks in on them,
Okay.
and they wish that they were invisible, but guess what? They weren't yet.
Okay. So she saw.
Yeah, it's like an awkward moment. Then they have to go down. Like, there's like breakfast on the table. It leaves for school. It's pretty standard as far as like movies go, where the superhero that doesn't know they have a power is like
kind of like a Spider-Man 1. with
kind of like
Tobey Maguire.
kind of like that. Very pretty specifically, except except that scene where she thinks that he's like jizzing or whatever.
Yeah.
Because there is like a jizz joke in that movie, isn't there? Like,
so.
she like is trying to get into his room, but he's like, oh no,
Aunt
don't
May.
come in or
I don't know
whatever.
if it's a jizz joke, but
It's a
Jack
I'm
joke.
doing something inappropriate in my.
yeah, like he's jerking it.
Yeah, I'm
He's
jacking
jacking
it.
something.
Yeah, I just moved that to the front of the movie. You start with that,
Yeah.
right?
That's
And it
kinda
kind of
neat.
sets the tone because it's gonna be funny. It's kind of a funny superhero movie. Because the thing is, like, that's kind of one of the only ways that superhero movies work is if they're also like funny, but not Marvel funny.
Like superhero movie with Drake Bell. Directed
Right.
by Craig Mazin.
Right. Yeah. Is that the one?
You know he directed that, right?
Is that the one? Oh, I'm thinking Sky High.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking of Sky High.
Sky High was good.
No, it has to be funny and have like a light tone, but not be like a satire like Kick-Ass.
So it's kind of
And-
like
and
the
it-
video I'm gonna do with the Indian Chief.
No. And it also can't be like Marvel funny where like they're trying to make jokes that are just like, who are they funny to?
Yeah.
Like
No,
the
that
jokes.
sounds like a good idea.
The jokes in Shang-Chi.
The ideas are just flowing from you today.
I've got a lot of good ideas.
You should write it down.
I've got a lot of good ideas. Well, we've recorded it.
Oh yeah, easy.
Posterity.
No one steal this
And then the last scene is actually him renouncing his powers because he wants to live a normal life and it's too much pressure.
How does he do that? He just doesn't vows never.
Well,
never use them again?
the like alien organism that came down and like gave him his abilities, like they're like good idea. Seems like this was like a little much for you. Because he saved the day, but just barely.
And then he hangs himself in the garage.
No, he doesn't hang himself in the garage. Actually, he gets the girl.
In the shower.
He gets the girl.
He
Nice.
gets her.
Yeah, he gets the girl. Like
In what sense?
in the sense that they have like a consensual like sexual encounter.
Oh, okay.
Like quote unquote gets. You
Yeah.
know, like colloquially gets.
Massage.
but,
Smudge.
Well, it's just like a turn of phrase. If you're trying to use like kind of shorthand.
Gets the girl.
Shorthand explanations for like explaining the plot of a film or
I'm
something like
uncomfortable
that.
now, Mason.
Wow.
You're making me feel like kind of violated
Oh,
today.
I'm sorry. I apologize for the feelings you have in your
I
penis.
just can't wait for this podcast to be over and get
Wow.
you out of here.
Yeah, only 40 seconds. So
No.
So
No, I'm actually enjoying myself
so,
quite a bit.
so then, right? So then, it ends like well, and there's no after credits sequence because this is not gonna. There's not gonna be a sequel. Self-contained.
There's no credits at all.
There's,
for the whole
well,
movie.
no, there's credits. People need to be credited.
No one wants to. No one wants anyone to know that they worked on this
People,
piece of shit.
it's well received.
All Alan Smithy.
It's well received, but there's just no after credit sequence because it's not some kind of like extended universe.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's just kind of like its
a
own.
one-off.
It's just kind of like its own thing, you know.
That's good, man. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't deliver with your questions this week.
That's okay. Think about we're gonna do this again next week.
Okay. Yeah. Give me another chance.
Have some good. I'll try to have some good ones. I've just been coming up with these like on the fly, but if I think about some good prompts, I'll probably have some.
If you want, you bring me some like Scooby Doo trivia
some
next
more-
week,
some
and I'll nail that.
You want me to bring you Scooby Doo trivia?
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, I'll show up with like a bag full.
A bag of Scooby snacks.
No, it's actually just Velma bending over for her glasses. I got that thing. I assembled it. I painted it.
It's so disturbing to think about you getting that Velma thing, assembling it,
I
and
really
painting
had to-
it like in a dark room, like with a single like
No,
bright
yeah,
lamp.
yeah. Here's my biggest conundrum with that whole thing. Like, what color am I supposed to do her panties? And is there supposed to be like kind of like
Like a floral pattern? or...
Well, it's a solid color. That's been decided. But here's the real question: should you put like some like darkness like on like the
on.
where like she had some kind of like
discharge?
yeah, or like maybe she was wet, I'm
Moist.
not sure. I'm not sure.
I mean,
so
I
what,
feel like she probably would be.
Let's take a poll. Should there be a discoloration for discharge? Yes or
Definitely. Yeah.
no? What about you, James? Thoughts?
That's just realistic.
I'm sorry, I lost track. Discoloration for discharge.
On Velma's panties.
Yeah, definitely. Like
Wow, that's funny because I was gonna go for not.
No.
No.
What effect are you trying to go for?
She's a dirty little slut.
It's
so.
just kind of realism.
Yeah.
Realism.
I feel
She's
like
She's a dirty little slut.
Yeah, she's big time dirty little slut.
Wow, Velma.
Yeah, she likes it. She likes it fucking deep, raw, and
What woman does not like it deep?
some women it's like the
They don't-
surface.
they don't-
They don't want you to put a little bit in.
I think that's kind of just like a porn term, because like if you're having sex, like you're going as deep as like it goes.
Not all the time. Sometimes.
Not at every single point of intercourse,
Yeah.
but like if you're
I mean,
having
I
like you're probably
ideally, but like what if her pussy's sore?
oh man, just the end of it.
No, like what if like they don't want you to go that deep because like it's too sore.
What if you've got a black salami?
I'm saying my
type
dick's
of
really
focus?
big, and
What
like,
if
I
you've
can't
got a-
always handle the whole thing.
Sure. What if you got like a black salami type situation?
Let's say I'm not familiar with this gay shit.
You are familiar with it because you already know.
We're already over time.
You already know what it is.
Maybe you can explain it to me.
what I'm referring to.
You can explain it to me next week.
That's why they call him black salami.
Black salami. Is this like a porn reference?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's a guy. It's that guy. He's like, somebody told me to go
Black
fuck
salami.
myself.
Oh yeah.
So I did.
You know it.
So I did.
So I did. Yeah. And then that song.
Holy
And then
shit.
a sick drop by Bam Margera. Literally.
Sick drop. Just
Yeah.
like the Willis.
Humans have
Biggie, go!
progressed past the need for women at this point.
Bam Margera.
That's revolutionary.
Bam
No, just
Margera
kidding.
literally wrote a song
He
about
impregnated himself.
bending his dick into his own ass.
Bam Margera did?
It's a trap song.
He's white though.
Apparently,
Like-
he said so.
I've
So
I've
Bam
never
Mar-
seen a dick that big on a white person.
I'll do a spoken word version for you right now.
Okay.
So I bent my dick to my ass around the back of my ass, so I could bend my dick around the back of my ass, so I could fuck myself.